In the chorus of nature, the echoes of the past often whisper stories that shake the core of history, and none more so than the secret of the Tiger Caves, better known as the site of the THAM PIU Massacre. The year was 1968, and the skies of Xieangkwang province in Laos bore an ominous sign. It was November 24th when an American fighter jet, lost in the fog of war, mistook a cave filled with villagers for a Pathet Lao hideout, unleashing a fatal barrage and entombing over 370 innocent lives in a forgotten chapter of the Vietnam War. The caves, regarded as a sanctum by the local villagers, turned into a sepulchre without a tombstone. The stillness of the air in THAM PIU remains heavy with untold stories, the very earth a custodian of secrets, and the tragedy that unfolded here is a poignant reminder of the civilian casualties often neglected in wartime narratives. The landscapes that witnessed destruction now stand as guardians of peace, playing a silent requiem for the souls that perished on that heart-rending day. As the fog of time disperses, the question arises, why remain this piece of history shrouded in mystery, and why is it imperative to unearth them? Tales buried deep within the THAM PIU caves. To answer that, we must delve into the geopolitics of Southeast Asia in the 1960s. Laos, though officially neutral, was a silent battleground where North Vietnamese troops found solace in the Ho Chi Minh Trail that traversed its mountains, and where the United States, in its bid to curb the spread of communism, covertly intervened. The Tiger Caves stand as a stark embodiment of this hidden war, a war that did not make headlines like the battles raging in Vietnam but was equally composed of flesh, blood, and the cries of the bereft. The limestone caves, which provided shelter to those fleeing from the horrors of war, became a tombstone in an instant. It was more than an error. It was a tragedy that folded into the creases of time, becoming a mere footnote in the larger annals of history. And yet, the essence of THAM PIU transcends the sorrow. It's about a resilience that sprouted amidst the rubbles. The community around the caves, though torn by the incidents of that fateful day, spun a tapestry of remembrance and healing. As you walk towards the cave today, a series of markers and a modest museum narrate the story. The bullet-ridden walls of the caves, a testament to resilience. In exploring the THAM PIU Massacre, we learn about history's cyclical nature, where the peace of today often stands on foundations laid by yesterday's turmoil. The incident offers a lens into the complexities of war, the collateral damage, the loss of innocence, and the profound cost of conflict. Moreover, it serves as a bastion of memory, ensuring that the lessons learned are not lost to the annals of time. Understanding the secret of the Tiger Caves is not just about uncovering the details of a wartime atrocity. It's about acknowledging the human stories that define our past and shape our future. It's about confronting the uncomfortable truths and the faceless names that history sometimes overlooks. The Tiger Caves bear silent witness not only to the tragedy, but also to the strength and perseverance of the human spirit. The cave with its gaping mouth may seem to engulf visitors in a dark embrace, but it also radiates a tale of hope and survival. A pilgrimage to THAM PIU teaches us empathy, reminds us of the values we hold dear, and the resilience that defines us in the face of adversity. There is wisdom etched in its stony walls, a wisdom that tells us that in recognizing the sorrows of the past, we pave a path towards a more conscientious future. The Tiger Caves reveal a narrative of sorrow yet sown with strands of hope, a place where whispers of the past harmonize with aspirations for a peaceful tomorrow. The secret of the Tiger Caves is that they speak of a massacre, but they also herald the indomitable power of humanity to recover, to remember, and to rise above the darkest hours. As the daylight filters through the crevices of these limestone giants, it casts light upon the shadows of yesteryears, urging us to listen, to learn, and to not let the echoes of history fade into oblivion. In conclusion, the secret of the Tiger Caves is the story of life, of its fragility and its formidable strength to endure. As the last echo of this tale resounds through the corridors of time, let it resonate with a message of peace, a reflection on the cost of war, and a reminder that history must not only be remembered, but also revered. So when you stand at the mouth of THAM PIU, know that you are standing at the precipice of history, gazing into a chasm that swallowed innocent lives but also birthed an everlasting legacy of hope and human resilience.